There are moments in life when it feels like the world refuses to give you a break. Just when you think you can breathe again, just when you lift your head above the water, another wave crashes down on you. It knocks the air out of your lungs. It pushes you back under. And there you are, lying flat on the mat, gasping, confused, exhausted, wondering how much more you can take. You didn't see it coming. You didn't plan for this. You didn't sign up for this kind of pain. And when everything inside you screams to quit, when every voice around you tells you to stop, the real question is this: what keeps you going? Because life has a way of staggering you while you are still in it. It hits you when you don't understand why. You cry out, you ask, why me? You feel anger rise up in your chest. You feel defiant. You feel sorry for yourself. And yes, that reaction is human. That happens to all of us in moments of adversity. But listen carefully. You don't just have an obstacle in front of you. You have a choice to make. Are you going to give up or are you going to get up? It doesn't matter what happened to you. It doesn't matter how unfair it was. It doesn't matter how painful it felt. The only thing that matters is what you decide to do next. You can become weak from it. You can become tense and fearful. You can let it drain you. Or you can look at it and say, it's okay. I will make this okay. Because there are some things skill cannot get you through. Speed cannot save you here. Talent alone won't carry you across this line. At some point, what you need is mental toughness. You need heart. You need passion. You need that fire inside that refuses to go out. That willingness to never give up, even when the odds are stacked so high they seem impossible. The real question is not whether you can win. The real question is, can you take one more step? And the answer is always yes. If you are facing a major challenge right now, understand this. The harder the challenge, the greater the growth waiting on the other side. When life gives you heavy battles, it's because you are capable of carrying heavy strength. The universe does not waste hard challenges on weak people. That dark place you're in right now, that lonely space, that pressure pressing down on your chest, that place is not destroying you. That place is building you. We need defeat. We need loss. We need those moments where everything falls apart, because that is where clarity is born. Some of the greatest ideas, the strongest decisions, the deepest purpose comes from the darkest nights. Your greatest moments will not come from comfort. They will come from the times you were broken and forced to rise again. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But no matter what, keep moving. Stop overthinking. Stop analyzing every step. Thinking too much is slowing you down. You don't need to figure everything out. You just need to move forward. Make this decision in your mind: the only way I lose is if I quit. You are closer than you think, closer than it feels, closer than it looks. Hold on. You're tired, but hold on. You failed before, but hold on. This is your 6th attempt, but success comes on the 7th. Don't quit now. You've been through too much hell to walk away empty-handed. You better get something from the pain you survived. And you will. You are going to make it through this. There will come moments when everything inside you is empty, emotionally broke, mentally exhausted, physically drained, when you feel like there is nothing left to give. That is the moment where destiny is decided. That is when you say, I will not let go until I am blessed. That is when you refuse to surrender. That is when you stand your ground. When life tells you to quit, you look it in the eyes and say, I'm not going anywhere. I will break you before you break me. Because at a certain level, success is no longer about skill. It's about standing up. It's about resilience. It's about how many times you've been knocked down and still refuse to stay down. You have been broken before. You have been disappointed before. You have been defeated before. And yet you are still here. That's how you know you are unbreakable. Tough times do not last. Tough people do. You are tougher than you realize. There is something special inside you, something relentless, something that keeps coming even when it's wounded. You may get knocked down, but you will never be knocked out. You are too close to quit now. Cry if you need to cry, feel the pain if you must. But do not stop. You don't stop because you're tired. You don't stop because your feelings are hurt. You keep walking, step by step, breath by breath. You are going to make it, even if you've been knocked down before, even if it feels like the fight is over. It is not over unless you decide it is. Pain is not permanent. Pain is temporary. If you make the decision to rise one more time, I promise you this: you will win the fight.